You're listening to Daily Manna Devotionals. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, comment, all those wonderful YouTube things. Are you seeing a theme here? We got the stewardship of time. Yesterday was the stewardship of treasure. Today's the stewardship of time. So God kind of running a theme here, because I just kind of hit the little scrolly button, the little roller on the mouse, and the next one I saw, I clicked on. So 2 stewardships in a row from God. The scripture. Oh, and also it's kind of about time, which is a good thing, I think, running into Christmas Eve and Christmas here. Definitely a time when we need to be cherishing our time with our loved ones and taking advantage of all the time that we can get with them. So anyway, let's jump into this. The scripture. Be careful how you walk, not as unwise men, but as wise. Hey, we even got wise men here. Okay. I'm digging it, God. Making the most of your time because the days are evil. So then do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is. Ephesians chapter 5, verses 15 through 17. God has given us 3 spheres in which we are to be his stewards. First, he has entrusted us with time. God is not limited by time. There is no time when he did not exist or when he will cease to be. He always has been and always will be. He is eternal. But time has a different meaning for us because we are limited by time. We have 24 hours in a day and 365 days in a year. We have more than that during a year of COVID when we're stuck indoors and hours feel like days. We have a certain number of years to live, and we don't know how long that will be. The Apostle Paul warns us to be careful and make the most of our time because the days are evil. Time is fleeing for all of us. Our days are in fact numbered. Many people mistakenly define time in terms of its linear course from point A to point B, but that's not the full definition of time. In God's viewpoint, time is the boundary of opportunity. Time must be maximized, not trivialized. We should take advantage of it because we can never get it back. Paul tells us that to be good stewards of time, we must understand what the will of the Lord is, to use your time to the utmost potential. Use it to accomplish the will of God. This devotion comes out of A Moment for Your Soul, devotion by Tony Evans. I was just talking earlier today about this. The older you get, definitely time goes faster. And the older you get, the more precious time becomes. Time with your kids before they grow up, time with your parents before they grow older and eventually, or your grandparents or whoever. Everybody gets older. It's one of the facts of life. So sooner or later, we will all cease to be unlike the Lord. And that means that we have to make the most of our time. Today, I was blessed to spend a bunch of time with my brothers and my dad, so that was awesome. And to be honest, there was a big part of me that wanted to stay home and rest and go get a little bit of Christmas shopping done and just I don't know, I kind of just felt like having a relaxed, chill day around the house and not really getting out and doing a whole lot. But it was actually this thought of time that and how it's fleeting that got me to make sure I held up on my commitment. And we had talked about spending time together, and I thought about my dad, and that there's going to be someday, sometime down the road, at some point in time, hopefully many years from now, when I'm his days are numbered, and I'm looking back and thinking I'd wish I had spent more time with him. So I made myself get up and get around, and of course we had a great time, and I really cherished it. It was a wonderful decision. And anyway, I guess the point is that the older you get, the more that kind of stuff really seems to sink in, that time is so limited and that you only get so much of it. And luckily, not really luckily, but through our choices and whatnot, as Christians, our time may be limited on earth, but then we get to go somewhere much better up there and spend time with the Lord for eternity in heaven. So, but as far as here on earth, our time is limited. and we have to make the most of it and spend as much time as we can with the people that we care about, and making God proud of us, and spending time in prayer and all the things that matter, maximizing our time, especially in the holiday season, when it's all about family and spending time with loved ones. So I'm excited about this holiday season and getting to see all my family and spend time with them and with my beautiful children. So can't wait to make the most of my time. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. God bless.